I basically turned into an errand girl. Hey, did I tell you what I used to wash? My head first do bang, but I say sorry. You're calling me dumb. I should come and apologize to you for what? If you're tired of the job, you can leave. And I said, oh, okay, not a case of I just arrived and I want to show myself. The CEO is entering and you're seated. Ah. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if this is your first time seeing my face on YouTube. This is officially my first video in 2025 and I'm here to tell you that if you like gist, you should stay tuned because I'm going to be giving the tea about my terrible job experience. So I've not worked in so many places, right? And this was in my early days of working when I just recently finished my NYSC. So freshly out of uni, done with my NYSC. I mean, I had ideas of things I wanted to do, but you know how Nigeria is now. Is it what you want to do that you do? Have you now wait till you see his whole body you get? So that was how I got this job, and to me, I was lucky getting a job immediately after service. So I was so happy, right? That's how I started, and the thing that pisses me off about the whole 9 to 5 system is how they'll employ you for one thing and you end up doing 5 different things if you're not careful. And these 5 different things, it's not like you get paid for the 5 different things. The money that you end up getting might not even be enough for one of the jobs that you're working. It pisses me off so bad. But I mean, this was my first job, so I was looking forward to gaining experience. So I started working there. I was new to the job, I won't lie. They were okay with me learning on the job. As I was learning on the job, I was doing things that I did not even envision for myself. And that was how I turned into a PA, something that I wasn't employed for. I didn't see it coming. And that's like one of the worst things that I could be, because I hated being in close proximity. As a top, I don't know, the top people in any organization. I was very shy, so maybe that's why. Moving on, that's how I was doing it. And from PA, I turned to errand girl. I feel like PAs I don't want to generalize because this is just my own experience and it's just one. So that's not enough for me to generalize, you get. But I mean, I've heard other people's experiences and it's almost the same thing where you're someone's PA but you're doing unofficial work for them. Like, does that even make sense? You're the CEO of this place and you just feel like bossing people around is the only thing that makes you the boss. Do you understand? When the CEO comes, you obviously hear the horn, and that's how everybody will be running helter-skelter. You go and carry the CEO's bag. That's me. The you is me. You go and carry the CEO's bag, carry everything, and follow the CEO upstairs. Whether the CEO is talking to you or the CEO is not talking to you, as long as you're in that vicinity, you have to stand up. Once the CEO is entering a place, everybody rises up and say, what's happening here? This CEO is a learned person. This CEO is a worthy person. This CEO is a privileged person. This CEO is somebody that is well traveled. So it's not a case of I just arrived and I want to show myself, to show people that I'm the boss here. Like, I just expected more from this CEO. The CEO is entering and you're seated. It's going to be a problem. In fact, the CEO will warn you that you should never in your life greet while seated. And that was such a big deal. You will not even imagine how it sounds little, but it was such a big deal. I did everything except the actual job of a PA. You see all those setting up meetings, all of those arrangement stuff for where? Nothing like that though. My own job was to just sit down. They ring the bell. Once they ring the bell, boom, boom, I rise up, enter the office to hear whatever the CEO needs. And then it doesn't pass. Oh, I want coffee. Oh, I want tea. Oh, I'm ready to eat my food. Oh, bring the food. Oh, warm the food. Oh, go and accept this delivery. Go and collect this package. Go and receive that. Go and call me so person. Call this so person. That's why I said I basically turned into an errand girl. It was such a boring work with zero zero experience. CEO's office and the office I used to sit, it was very, very secluded from the rest of the office. So it was just a very sad place, a sad situation for me. Because I didn't see that coming. Me, I was open to only learning, and it was a job in my field, the course that I studied. So I was so happy that, I was going to learn so much, and then all for me to just end up being just upstairs, serving coffee, doing this, going to buy water for the CEO, going to buy coffee, going to buy honey, going to buy So let me tell you instances that I can remember that pissed me off while I was doing the PA job in quotes, because that job is nowhere near PA. I could not go home when others were going home, and this was very annoying because Nigeria is not secure now, but as of that time, it was way worse. We used to hear of kidnappings. In fact, it was the order of the day. It still happens, but it was severe then. And then I couldn't go home just like the others. Why? It's not like the CEO is having a meeting. It's not like the CEO is doing anything. The CEO can just be in the office change something that I don't know. Or the CEO can just be on a call, on a long call, and that's how I'll be there. If the CEO is not out of the office, I can't move. I have to sit there. And I used to live very far from the office that time. In fact, that was the major reason why I did not want to do the PA thing. So immediately told me I wasn't comfortable with the whole arrangement because of the fact that I was going to be going home very late. So I spoke to the HR. Obviously everyone was not afraid, but everyone was just wary because nobody wants to get in trouble with the CEO, obviously. He would just tell me to manage, I should not worry. And then I saw that, this man is not going to put in word for me. I'm going to go and say something because safety first. How would I be leaving late? And the funny thing is, when I'm leaving that late, there's nobody else in the office. I have to be walking alone. I went to the office and I explained to the CEO. I said, my place is far. Please, I would like to close early. The CEO asked early as in, just the normal time that everyone closes. And then the CEO just looked at me. She looked at me disgustingly. You know that look that this trending Nollywood, I will insert it.
Will you get out of this place? You stink with poverty.
Call me the HR. And the next thing I heard, the HR was giving me a query. That was disrespectful. That was uncalled for. That was I don't even know. It just didn't even believe that I would actually enter the CEO's office to tell the CEO that I'd like to be leaving. In my mind, I'm like, but I have a valid reason. See what's happening. This CEO will enter his or her jeep and go home. I will have to still trek. I'm looking for public transport to go to my destination. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Then he was like, that's not how you do things. You come to me first. I said, how many times will I come to you? You not do anything now. Let me go and fight for myself since you don't want to fight for me. Apparently, the CEO told the HR to warn me not to ever have that audacity to speak to the CEO about things like that. I say, wahala, so I can't talk again. That was the first thing that put me off totally. I'm like, oh my god, it used to be very sad for me. Anytime the car entered the compound of the office, I just have to go upstairs and be a sad human being. That was the time I started to write in my notes. Me, that I'm not a writer. I opened my notes by force and started writing. I said, this life, this is not the life I envision for myself, man. It's so sad, blah, blah, blah. And ever since that time, I've not opened my notes. I will even go and open it again to see the things that I wrote. But moving on, this CEO had a very terrible habit of sending you on errands without giving you the means of transportation. Of course, I don't expect the CEO to be giving me money, cash, or take this. There should be a system, right? The organization had no structure. It's too sure that there's no structure up till now. So it's not something that if you go and meet the HR or the accountant or something, you get your money. In fact, that kind of place, they use your money pay for something because wallahi, you will not see it again. You will never see it. Me that was managing myself, where do I want to see money to be using for somebody that has way more? So as I said, the CEO had a very terrible habit of sending on errands without giving you any means of transportation. And I found that very weird. Like, why send me on an errand and you would tell me not to go with the driver? You tell me to go on my own. And I didn't even have a problem with that till I'll go and meet the accountant or the HR. They'll be telling me there's no money. The CEO did not ask them to disperse any money. I'm confused. Should I fly to the place? Hey, that's when I started acting dumb. I said, Yeah, now took and play. And I also discovered that the HR in particular and the accountants were scared of the CEO, like scared. I know I said I didn't like to, work directly with the top bosses. It doesn't mean that I am scared of them. I just will not be comfortable. So I noticed that these ones are not going to help me. I'm going to help myself, and I'm not going to spend my 1 naira on anything. Hey, this CEO gets money. I'm not even saying gets money for mouths. This CEO is boxed up. So please, why will you be expecting me to use out of the money, the little salary? I mean, it was little, but I didn't see it as little, to be honest. I was very grateful for it. But still, I know how much I used to spend on transport. I'll now still remove from that same money to be running errands for the CEO. I'm lost. Even to buy coffee, even to buy dispenser water, CA water is a problem. As low as it was 800 naira or 900 then. Before I will see money, before they will bring out money, every time there's no money. This thing is the CEO's water. It's not me that wants to drink the water. They'll say there's no money. I'll say, okay, now no wahala. When the CEO now comes, everybody now be running helter skelter. Because me, I would, if they ask me, why is there no water? I would say, I went to get water. But they said there's no money. And then they will call whoever said there's no money and do their whatever. There was a statement the accountant even made one day that, how much is water? I can buy it now. I just looked at her like, I can buy it as how? What do you mean? She didn't repeat herself because she knew better not to. If not, I'll ask her to produce the money since I can buy it. That means she can buy like 20, so bring the money. So one day the CEO asked me to go somewhere. This is a place I've never been before. The CEO has never sent me to that particular place before. So in my mind, I said, I'm going to go with the driver. Not for me to say, let me turn. I just said, don't go with the driver. Me. I said, yeah, no, we have drama for each other too. I said, okay, how do I go, please? I know, like, in the history of histories, that's a very dumb thing for a person to ask. But I knew what I was doing. And then the CEO said, while looking at me disgustingly, how do you come to work, in a demeaning tone, like, you're that dumb now, since you're asking me how will you go, how do you come to work, you fly now. Me way ready, I did house. I said, I enter public transport. And then the CEO now said, okay, order boat or something. Me, I had boats in my phone. I used to use boats, not frequently that time, but I used to use boats. I know how to use boats. If you see as I acted like somebody that don't know anything. I said, boats? I don't have boats in my phone. Another look like, I'm sure it was like, I can't believe I'm hearing that somebody doesn't have boats in their phone. That was when the CEO now said, go and meet the HR or the accountant. And that was just what I was looking for. Because once there's a title that, the CEO said I should come and meet you, everybody will stand up. You guys, I was going to all these places, doing all of these things. There was a particular day, I'm trying to remember one incident that happened that made the CEO tell me to my face that if I'm tired of the job, I should leave. I should bloody leave. Nobody's forcing me. You guys, I'm not even bragging. I'm not even coming here to lie. I was a very well-behaved staff. No matter how annoyed or sad I am about the new job, I never let it affect or whatever I was doing. I was still doing it very well. But I used to complain to my colleagues. They knew that I hated it. But you will not see it because I'll just do my work best way that I could or can, right? So I usually used to, I said it earlier, I used to pick up the CEO's bag, lunch bag, everything up. So they were too much at some point. And I used to carry them one by one because I did not want to go and break anything. They would say I should come and pay. So I was very careful. So I used to do the run twice. Just carry everything in the car. And then the CEO always used to remind me, there's something in the car. And I'll be like, okay. Obviously, I saw these things in the car. But I just felt like there's no need to be saying, I know, you get. It could just be like, the CEO was just reminding me to go get the things in the car. That's how one day I just dropped the first set of things that I brought up. This CEO just said something very insulting. Is it that you are dumb that I have to remind you every time to that there are other things in the car. The things spark in my ear. I say, eh? I say, eh? One thing with me is insults no they pay me. But the fact that I hated the job so much and I was doing it diligently, I still have the audacity to be asking me if I'm that dumb just because of the bag that is in the car. Bag that I've never forgotten. Now so me say vex. I said, I didn't say anything insulting, but I replied in my tone was very, very stern, and I said, I know the things are too heavy for me. That's why I carry them one by one, so as not to break anything breakable. And then I did not even look up. I just stormed out of the office to go get the rest of the things. By the time I got into the office and I was dropping the things, I just heard, you know you can leave, right? If you're tired. I turned like I knew exactly what the CEO was talking about. I said, oh, sorry. Is it me? I remember I was like, oh, is it me? Oh, like, I can leave. I should leave. I'm sure that irritated the CEO the more. And then the CEO said, no, I mean, if you want to leave, if you're tired of the job, you can leave. And I said, oh, okay. That was genuinely what I said. I said, oh, okay. And then the CEO said, because I understand the excuse that there are other things, that things are too much for you to carry, but your tone matters. When you're speaking to me, your tone matters. In my mind, I'm like, oh, so you know that tone matters, but you're telling me, you're calling me dumb just because of bags. I just said, oh, okay. And normally, if the CEO complains anything at all, I don't even want to hear long talk. I don't have strength for wahala. I'll just say, I'm sorry. But that particular one, I said never would I say so. You're calling me dumb. I should come and apologize to you for what? For something that I didn't even do anything wrong in the first place. I said never. I just left the office. I think the one that broke the camel's back, as they used to call it for me, was when the CEO sent me to the market. Market where I know they go from my house. In other words, market that I don't even go in my own father's house. They don't used to send me to go to the market. This CEO asked me to go to the market. And it's not to go and pick up something or somebody kept something there or I forgot something and pick it up. It was a take this list and go and get these things in the market for me. My head first do bang, 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 bang. I first ask myself, God, is this the plan that you have for me and my life? Me? Like it's not even a matter of I'm feeling big, bro. How? From where to where? How am I going to the market? What happened? Before you know, they'll tell me to go to the house and be cooking and washing clothes. That's how I saw long list. Yeah, this, that, take this money, bam. Even gave me ATM card. God, I was so angry that day. When the CEO was saying it, the CEO was asking me, oh, how much is this now? How much is that now? I was just looking. I said, I don't know. And then the CEO had the audacity, the smelly audacity as usual, to ask me, oh, don't you go to the market? The driver will take you. In my mind, I'm like, if the driver will take me, I will use both. I'll not be my money. It can never be my money. Till I left that place, I don't spend my 5 naira on anything related to the CEO's business or whatever. As I was saying, I shopped like a queen because even if it's as little as 20 naira, I will not opt to use my money for it. That's how I went to the market. I shopped like a queen. The CEO had another audacity to be telling me that I should price. Oh, I hope I know how to price. Price. You that have bastard money. I don't price anything. In fact, they were calling me Hajia that day in the market. I can never forget. It was Gariki market. Calling me Hajia. If I pass like this, they say, how much is this onions? They say it's 12,000. I'll say, bring it. I'll even tell them, keep the change. From the gate, I already called wheelbarrow people that will help me push the things. I said they were calling me Hajia, better Hajia, and I think that they are one to buy a lucky. I spent money. I even had to call the CEO. See, the money is not enough. Send more. And then something now happened. So after we finished, if you see the list was very long. I spent hours in that market that day. I was so annoyed. In fact, I told myself, after this, I am going to drop my resignation letter. That was how we're already leaving the market. The driver just called that the CEO has been trying to reach me and say, what happened? That I should go and get what now? I can't remember now. Is it dry fish or red oil? Can you imagine? That one. Afraid is an understatement. He's so scared of her, but I don't even blame those people, man. He said I should not worry, that he will go to the market, he will enter the market and go and get them. I just pitied him. I was like, you should not worry, because I was so angry. He could see it. He was just like, sorry. I just went in to get it. I said I was going to resign. Ask me, did I resign? Did you resign? I stayed there because I wanted to resign, right? In my head, I'm like, people are looking for this work. People are looking for maybe not this work, but something that will just bring money in. I feel like I was not being grateful to God that gave me this work, because I'm like, I've not struggled to look for jobs. I got this job very easy. Why am I being ungrateful? So if I resign now, what will I be doing? So those were the thoughts that were just clouding my brain, and that was how I just kept enduring till God finally answered my prayers. All of a sudden, this CEO, by his or herself, assigned me to a duty, something that took me off being the PA. That's how they now posted another person to be the PA. Bro, the new assignments that they gave me was very tasking, was very challenging, but I welcomed it with open arms. I embraced it like this. So yeah, come, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I am here for. I am here for the niggas.
That is what I'm here for. Come on. You came for the... Yes, I came for the niggas.
I am here for new challenges, not to be doing PA and be running errands up and down. I will wash plates. Hey, did I tell you what I used to wash plates? In the office, I wash plates, I wash spoon, I wash cup, I wash this, I wash that. Now only cook and no cook. In fact, the day I went to that market, the CEO called and said, this is my house address. Tell the driver to take you to the house to drop off things. The only thing I was waiting for was, now enter the kitchen and cook. But I didn't get that because Nadia for run, I would have run. I wasn't even dropping a resignation letter. I would just carry my bag and they would never see me there again. So I didn't leave because I knew it was now conducive for me, knowing that I had something that I was doing that I really wanted to do, not to be doing around game for one sports CEO. And that's it. That's the story time. So please let me know if you enjoyed this so I can drop more gist for you. I actually have a lot. In fact, my other job experience, if I want to start that one, I will do part 1, do part 2, do part 3, do part 4, I will still not finish. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you watched up till this end, and comment. Please let me know, am I the one that was expecting too much, or is it, I know it's not normal, so nobody should come and tell me that it's normal, but let me know what are your own job experiences, the terrible ones that you like to share in the comments. Let's relate. Yeah, drop everything in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.